Okay guys, in order to rebuild it, I've taken this one apart and I'll show you how to take apart this one. You have to peel up the dust seal, remove the clip, then you have the ability to remove the sealing ring. You have the ring that seals or pushes on the bushing, and you have the tube here, you have this, you have a 15mm bolt underneath of this tubing, and you have another bushing here which needs to come off in order for you to replace all these things properly on there again. And what you'll need is a syringe, because you have to fill in 400 and I believe, I may correct this later on, 486 milliliters plus minus 2 milliliters of oil, fork oil, and you'll be needing SAE 5-weight fork oil, and you should definitely buy new rings because I'll show you why. Once the camera focuses here a little bit. If it does that, I don't know, it doesn't want to. Okay, there we go. It just looks terrible, absolutely terrible. I mean, there's no way that this seal ring would have held back any oil whatsoever. I think you will need, so once you remove this bushing right here, in order to get this sealing ring back on, there's a trick of a plastic bottle you can do, but I choose to use tape, packing tape, and go around there twice, put some oil on here, and then you can slide that right over. Now, in the order you have to put it on, make sure you put them on the right way. So dust seal clip, the spring, the open end needs to go facing upwards, facing like that onto that ring, like this. Then this ring, the washer, and this bushing after, and then you have to replace this bushing too. So all in that order, and then all that goes into this. Okay, so once you guys have disassembled it, all you gotta do is put up the dust cover, remove that clip I talked about in that previous part of the video, and find a screwdriver to do that with. There we go. That's one side. That's two. Now I'm going to leave it on here like this, because I still have to drain the oil from the other side. So that's what I'm going to do next. It's smarter to leave the clip in and drain the oil first, but I'll go ahead and do it the other way around because I already started there. So, learn out of my mistakes. Ratchet. I don't know if you guys picked it up, but that's the oil moving around. Yeah, this much just turn a little bit. Should have loosened in a triple tree. Okay, let's drain the oil. Next step is, I can't tilt it all the way down, but to remove this, you have to push down this tubing. Like I said in the previous video, like I said in the previous part of the video, I'm gonna do this off camera because it's kind of difficult and I don't have the special tool for it. Guys, got all my friend here. Let me push this down and turn it around here. Focus, there we go. And you can see 50mm bolt underneath of this tube. Once this is in there, make sure your friend doesn't have to go be somewhere else immediately, just in case you bump against this and it flies out, because you're not going to get this down by yourself without a certain tool. So basically what I did here, I'll stand like this, push down on the lower lip, hold the entire shock system between my legs like this, push down, stick the key in, at the same time holding this top part up. Now, all you have to do is unscrew the top, drain the oil, and we'll be ready to go again. I'll show you guys the next step, which is have to remove this outer tubing. Step 1 of removing the oil. Make sure not to get your fingers caught between it, that hurts. Now, all you have to do is unscrew the top, drain the oil, and we'll be ready to go again. I'll show you guys the next step, which is have to remove this outer tubing. Step 1 of removing the oil. Make sure not to get your fingers caught between it, that hurts. Be sure to pump this a couple of times because there's always going to be more in there than you originally thought. Extend it all the way. And there we go. Maybe even push down on the damping rod a couple of times. Next part will be to remove the dust seal, this clip that I showed you guys, and then all you really have to do is extend it, and you can see the resistance right there, that's the bushing, and you should be able to just knock it out, bushing and all. Put it in there to drain. Here we have the other bushing, that bushing, and the seal, the ring, and that was it. That was basically all you have to do. Let's get started with the rebuild. take apart with a screwdriver, pry these two apart. Push it up, and it should just slide over. Do it evenly. And there we go. Got that off. Then you can inspect it. I mean, it still looks pretty good to me, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Teflon is also still good. Just gonna clean off some of the oil. Put it to the side. Clean this up. I can put the tape on there. Just regular packing tape. So all you're really doing with this is rounding over the sharp edges. You can also go ahead and apply some oil. Make sure the dust seal cover is put on the correct way. You can also inspect these. These are still looking okay-ish. Maybe in the future I'll take the fork apart again in winter time, and if I need to change the oil or do something like that, then I'll do that again. I hope not. But these are still looking okay. They still do the job. Make sure you put it on the right way, so like this, not that way. Go all the way down. You have that. Then the metal clip. You want to grab the new sealing ring. I'll clean this one off a little bit. Just to make sure there's absolutely no dust on there. And go ahead and apply some oil again. Just to the inside. Don't need it on the outside right now. Also make sure that you place it on there with this side facing up, not the other side. There is a difference there. There we go. Make sure you try to get it over evenly. Boom, real nice and smooth. Don't try to hang up on anything like that. And that's placed on. Sorry, the rubber mat here is very interesting if you come across it. Then you have this metal ring. It has a sharp edge and a round edge. And I always face the rounded edge on top of the sealing ring. This way the sealing ring won't get damaged, and the sharper edge can go ahead and push down on the bushing. At least that's also how I took it apart, so that's how I'm going to go with it. So that's on. Bushing. You can make sure that the Teflon's still okay. In my case, it's still good. So this also needs to go over like that. Make sure it slides good, doesn't hang up, it's not too loose, it's perfect. Then you can go ahead and remove the tape. Get rid of that. Then you take the small bushing. You can place it back on right here. Just the same as you did before. Just take it apart, pry it apart a little bit, and then slide it on. And it should snap in place just like that. So that's that. Next thing is placing a tube in right on there, and I'm gonna go ahead. It looks pretty clean, but I'm still gonna go ahead and move a rag. Go through that one more time. Make sure that I get this nice and clean. And also, when sticking a screwdriver in there like I just did, make sure not to scratch the insides of it. Because it is a polished surface. And you have fine threading on the other side, so always a chance of damaging something. A screwdriver, metal on metal does that. And that looks pretty good to me. Also make sure that this is as clean as possible. That's where the ceiling ring sits and the bushing and all that. And you don't want any sand or grime in there. So make sure to keep that nice and clean, which it looks good to me. And then you can go ahead and place the tubing right on there, just like that. And we're almost done. The next thing is placing this guy back on there. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off too. The cleaner the better. Now, I've done this, I gotta wait for a friend. He's gonna help me because I don't have the special tool. Oops. I don't have the special tool in order to push this down. So what I do, see this in here right there, is take 2 screwdrivers and have someone push down on it so you can stick the 50mm wrench on here. I'm not going to film this because he's camera shy. And I can understand him if he doesn't want to be on YouTube. But that's basically what you have to do. And I'll show you guys that as I take it apart on the other one. So, what you can also do is inspect the O-ring that's sitting on here. Also have one on here, and these are still all good looking and they stick out like they're supposed to. It's just the right amount, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait on my friend. Alright guys, I'm sorry but my camera crashed. But anyway, once you guys have filled everything up with the 463 milliliters of oil, I always do one at a time, leave one in so I can adjust the height perfectly again. this way, just like I did right here. I place the axle in on this side, wiggle this one around until this one is in there, and this, you know, feels smooth and is on the same level. That's basically all you have to do. The rest is just put the tire back on, put the brakes back on, and that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a comment, let me know maybe if I'd made a mistake or something like that, and you guys have an idea or any questions, you know, write that down below in the comment box, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, I'm sorry but my camera crashed. But anyway, once you guys have filled everything up with the 463 milliliters of oil, I always do one at a time, leave one in so I can adjust the height perfectly again. This way, just like I did right here. I place the axle in on this side, wiggle this one around until this one is in there, and this, you know, feels smooth and is on the same level. That's basically all you have to do. The rest is just put the tire back on, put the brakes back on, and that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a comment, let me know maybe if I'd made a mistake or something like that, and you guys have an idea or any questions, you know, write that down below in the comment box, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.